viewers, thank you for stopping back to Raise Weight. And if you're new, thanks for stopping by. Now in today's version of Raise Weight Keto version, what we're going to make is, what we have is a casserole, a keto version of a cabbage casserole made with ground beef, ground pork, and bacon. So let me show you what we got and we'll take it from there. Alright, now in today's version, what we have here is we got some ground beef, of course. We got some bacon. We got some ground pork, cabbage. We're going to have some garlic powder, an onion. We're going to have some puree, diced tomatoes. And we're going to add some tomato sauce, of course. And we're going to throw in some basil, oregano, and garlic sea salt type of seasoning. So let me get this all fried up, get it browned. We'll put it in the pan, and then we'll chop up the cabbage, add it to the casserole, throw it in the oven. So what we're going to do here to start with is that now I already got the, we're going to preheat the oven. We'll put it on, I don't know, let's say 375. So let's get that preheated. And then once we get it all fried up in a pan, we'll throw it in a casserole dish that we got right here. And then we'll spray that with some coconut oil. We'll put the cabbage down. We'll put a couple layers of the ground beef and the sauce mixture. And we'll bake it in the oven. Now, maybe half of it we'll put some cheese on it from mozzarella cheese. And the other half we'll leave plain. Just so, you know, if people like the cheese and not like the cheese type of thing. And that all would add to the keto type of thing. So let me get this started. Let me brown the ground beef and the bacon and the pork. And we'll get that ready to go, throw in the casserole dish. So let me get this started. Alright, so what we have here is about a quarter pound of the ground pork. We got about 3/4 pound of the ground beef, which is about 88 to 12 mixture as far as fat to lean. Then we got 3 pieces of thick sliced bacon that we have in here. Again, the idea is to fry this all up, give a good, keep the grease in there, give a good flavor and stuff. So when we add the cabbage to it, it absorbs all that and gives you a good flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some seasoning to this. We'll fry it all up. We'll add the sauce, and then from there we'll combine it to the casserole dish, throw it in the oven for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes type of thing. Like I said, I got it preheated at 350. I believe so, 350. And we'll take it from there. So let me get this all fried up, browned, and we'll take it from there. And we'll add the sauce and seasoning to it. Alright, viewers, while that's frying up there for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a half of onion to it, chopped up here, as long as I get it all in there. So let me add a half of there. We'll fry it all up and take it from there, but just to give you an idea what we got, I'm going to add the seasoning, and the seasoning is just going to be to taste. You know, so let me get this over here, of course. And what we got here? We got the basil, oregano, and garlic seasoning. So it's just going to be the taste. You know, then we'll add a little bit more of garlic powder. So we're going to have a lot of that. So we'll take it from there. We'll see what we got. Let me fry it all up and get this sauteed, get it browned, and get it ready for the pot. Again, we'll put the tomato sauce in there and the diced tomatoes and so forth once this is all browned. Alright, viewers, while I'm browning that beef, what I got here is I got some coconut oil that I'm going to spray this pan with. Now, obviously I chopped up some of this cabbage. You know, I took out the core, of course. So we want to get this, you know, pre-greased. with the coconut oil. We'll throw some cabbage in here, get it, get it ready. So once I mix up my, once I brown it and put my sauce in there and so forth, I'll layer this down on top of it. We'll do a couple layers here, of course. So we'll start with this layer. We'll get another layer on top of it. But we'll start with this. Again, we're going to just cut this into strips. Make it nice and easy. Now obviously, this is all like 90% water, so it's going to absorb. We'll get the fats from the bacon and the grease and everything like that to absorb into it and give it the flavor we need. So, like I said, we got this browning up the bacon, the pork, and the ground beef. And so we're going to get this all chopped up with the onions, of course. And so, in a moment or two, I'm going to add the sauce, the tomato paste, and the tomato sauce and the tomatoes to it, just to get it all mixed in as well. So give me a few more moments. Let me get this browned up. We'll add the sauce to it, combine it, and from there we'll get it added into the pan. We'll throw it in the oven. We'll add the other. I'm going to chop up the other part of the cabbage, put a second layer on top, put the lid on, and put it in the oven. So stay tuned. Let me get this all browned up and we'll take it from there. Alright viewers, so what I did was I added the can of diced tomatoes and the can of the tomato sauce, of course, to this recipe, of course. Now I chopped up the remaining half of the cabbage. I got the other half in here, and like I said, I sprayed the casserole dish with some coconut oil. I got the oven on 350 preheating, and I'm going to add some more seasoning to this, and then I'll layer this over and put another layer, put the lid on it, and put it over. Now when I bake it, I'm going to bake it for like a half hour, and I'm going to put mozzarella cheese on half of it, or maybe a light layer over all of it to finish it off. But let me get this seasoned up. Like I said, I'm going to probably add some more seasoning to this, like the oregano, garlic mixture like I had. Let me see where it's at. Yeah, the basil, garlic, and sea salt type of thing. So we're going to add some more to it. Now what you can put on here is some hot pepper seeds and so forth to make it a little bit hotter if you like. Or you can add some hot sauce. But at this point, I'm going to let this simmer here for just about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to add this to the bowl. We'll put it in the casserole dish, and we'll put it in the oven. So give me about 5 minutes. Let me stir this up. Like I said, now we're on a medium-high heat type of thing. And so this is all brown. I didn't drain any fluids from this, any fats or anything from the bacon or the pork. I want that to absorb into the cabbage. Now the cabbage, of course, is a lot of water. But we want to get this to absorb into it and make it, let's say, al dente type of thing. But give me a few moments to put this in here, and then we'll add it to it and throw it in the oven. And we'll take it from there. Okay. Now, when I put this cheese on, I'm going to bake it in the oven for like a half hour I'm going to have it covered with the lid. And then we'll bake it for like a half hour and so. And then maybe for the last 10 minutes, we'll put some mozzarella cheese on top of it and put it in the broiler. And to finish it off with some crispy, crusty type of cheese on top of it. So, again, we're going to get this all stirred up. We're going to get it fired in here in a moment or two, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so we'll give it like 5 more minutes. Then I'll show you me putting this in here, and we'll get it in the oven. We'll add the second layer, and we'll take it from there. Okay, now this cabbage will get all limbered up once it gets all the juices and sauces in there, and make it all nice and tender and soft. So let's give it a few more moments and we'll take it from there. Now what I did, viewers, is I added some more of this basil seasoning type of thing, oregano, to the pot, to the casserole dish, that is, prior to putting the other stuff in there. So let me put the other stuff in there, or at least half of it, of course, and you know, we'll take it from there. I'm gonna get like half it on here, spread it out somewhat equally. So we got that spread it out on there pretty much equally. And we'll add some more of the cabbage type of stuff on there. You know, put this in here. Now it's going to cook down. It's going to give you some nice flavor. But again, we can't get it all, but we'll get as much as we can. Just clean the stove off. Now I'm going to have to clean it again, of course. But, so, we got the rest of that on there. So we'll put the rest of the sauce on top. Rest of the mixture, let's say. We're going to try to evenly spread it out as much as we can. And we'll put the casserole dish on top of it, or lid, let's say. And we'll throw that in the oven. Then you can always clean as you go, type of thing. So we'll put that in. Let me get it moved over to here. Let me show you what we do. All kinds of difficulties to start with. There we go. So we'll put that in. Now, obviously we had some difficulties to start. So let's set the timer. Let's put it for what are we doing here? 29. $35 and we'll go from there, see how it works out. Then from there we'll add the cheese and then put it in a broiler for a little bit to crisp up the top. So I'll check back with you in 35 minutes, let's say, and we'll see how things are going. Alright viewers, let's take a look at this here for you. Now it's been in there for 35 plus minutes, I guess. So let me get my gloves on, let's take it out, let's take a look to see what we got. We'll put the cheese on, put the broiler on. Okay, let's first off turn this off. Put the broiler on. Whoops. Broil. Wait, let's just hit cancel. Broil. And then we'll put low. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Woo! Alright viewers, so I just put like a light topping of mozzarella cheese over top of this. We'll put it back in the oven. We'll keep the under the broil. We'll keep the lid off of it. Alright people, this is done here. It's probably burning up. Oh, it's pretty crispy. So let me get this out of here. I like the cheese crispy anyways. So let's take a look at it, see what we got. Again, I'm not real worried about the crispiness of the cheese because I like it burnt anyways. So, worked out well for me. So what we're going to do is going to let this stand for like 5-10 minutes. Let me get it, let's get it sitting here. Let it absorb, let it suck up all the juice. And then we'll eat it. So, looks good. It's not that bad. It may look bad on video, but really, it's not that bad. So, give me a few moments, let it stand, and we'll try it out. Alright, viewers, there it is on the plate there for you. You know, it's nice and tender. Again, it's low carb. You know, I don't really have the macros here worked out and so forth, but again, with 88-12 beef, ground pork, bacon, cabbage, most of your carbs will come from your tomatoes. So we're really only talking maybe about 2-3 carbs per serving, about that plate right there, if that. Okay, so it is definitely a low carb meal, and so give it a shot, try it, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Again, this is a good keto version. I got plenty leftovers. Thanks for viewing my channel. Tune in next time for my next keto meal that I'm going to have.